Treasury officials from 27 states have penned a scathing letter to the president over his new mortgage policy that forces homebuyers with good credit to pay higher fees in order to subsidize those who have lousy credit. The group says the, quote, unconscionable policy will, quote, take money away from the people who played by the rules and did things right. Joining us right now, we got West Virginia Treasurer Riley Moore and Utah Treasurer Marlo Oaks. They both signed the letter. They joined us live from their respective states. Riley, let's start with you. This is not fair, is it?
No, absolutely not. And, you know, this is kind of typical of the liberal equity agenda where there's rules in place. And when they don't get the outcomes that they desire, well, let's change the rules, right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's going to create perverse incentives in the marketplace.
Right.
And it's probably going to load up balance sheets with a lot of volatility. I mean, this is absolutely insane.
Okay, so for folks at home to understand what's going on right now, given these fees, if you got good credit rating, how your fees are going to go up. Let's say you borrowed, you took out a mortgage, $350,000, you put 20% down. Borrowers with a higher credit score before May 1st were paying $1,750. And after May 1st, Marlo, it's $3,000. That's not just like 20 bucks here or there. That's over $1,000 in fees.
No, it's amazing to me that this kind of policy is even being suggested and implemented. It really is counter to the American way of doing business. We teach people, you know, as part of our financial literacy efforts here in the state, to pay off your debts and increase your credit score, and you'll be in a position to borrow money. And now this flies in the face of that. It really distorts market, as Treasurer Moore said, and it's another example of what I call the invisible fist of the marketplace.
Sure. Coming
in and punishing people who are trying to do the right thing.
And Riley, this is drawing criticism from not only Republicans, but Democrats and even members of President Obama's cabinet.
Well, of course it is. I mean, they lived through the mortgage crisis that we had under President Obama. I mean, this is back to the future, right? We are potentially putting ourselves in the exact same position where people were in homes who likely really should not have been saddled with those type of mortgages, and they went belly up. And so we're putting ourselves in that exact same position, but all in the name of woke capitalism and the liberal equity agenda, putting people in a very unfair position. And then at the end of the day, I'm sure the federal government's going to swoop in and bail everybody out.
Well, you know, Marlo, this is ultimately redistribution of wealth again.
No, that's exactly right, and Treasurer Moore is exactly right. We've been here before with 2008, 2009 financial crisis, where in the name of social justice, we're going to give people mortgages that can't afford them. And where is this going to lead? This is not going to be a good outcome. And exactly as Treasurer Moore said, we're going to see the federal government come in with some kind of program to save us all from a bad policy that they implemented. This is crazy.
It is crazy, and we're telling folks about it because it is now going on right now. Treasurer Moore and Oaks, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.